Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you my protective hairstyle, the one that I've been doing for the last few weeks to really ensure that my hair stays hydrated, stays moisturized using the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Whipped Curl Cream. Y'all, when I say that the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Whipped Curl Cream is a game changer, I absolutely mean it. This video is non-sponsored, but because I have been using it faithfully these last few weeks, I've noticed a difference in the way my hair feels and behaves. So I've washed my hair. I had it wrapped in an old t-shirt. And because of this weather, this time of year, my scalp gets really itchy and flaky. And so some of the flakes have stayed behind. But let's talk about this curl cream. It has earned a permanent spot in my routine because it does everything I need in just one product. It is moisturizing, it is defining, and softening my curls without the need for multiple layers of products. I've always called myself a lazy naturalista, and I love being able to get the most out of my products by doing the least amount of stuff to it. And I find that my hair thrives when I don't do a lot, which includes not using a lot of product. As you can see, I've sectioned off my hair. I'm going to make some chunky twists, and I'm sectioning off just the front here, and I am braiding it after putting just a bit of that curl cream in there. Now, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in my natural hair journey is that a well-washed, well-conditioned head of hair makes all the difference. Now, I know you saw the flakes at the beginning of the video. Mind you, I said well-washed hair, well-washed and well-conditioned head of hair. The flakes are gonna be here until my next clarifying journey, and honestly, it's not that big of a deal for me because most of the flakes tend to hide. Now, if I was snowing, it'd be a different story, and I do have a routine to get rid of flakes. But here's what I've noticed as well, is that the better my wash routine, the less I need to pile on leave-ins, oils, and stylers. And that's exactly why this curl cream works so well for me. I don't need a leave-in beforehand other than water. And so my hair feels hydrated because it locks in the water that I'm using. As you'll see that I'm spraying my hair with water. That's all there is in there. It glides into my strands effortlessly. It locks in moisture and it gives me soft, bouncy curls with zero crunch. Believe it or not, there is not one crunchy strand when it dries down. The texture is light and whipped, but still has enough richness to keep my curls defined for days. And for a tight, natural, curly, coily, girly like myself, that is not common. It also doesn't leave behind buildup, okay? Which is great because I don't have time to deal with additional flakes. Like, I just want to deal with the ones coming out my scalp. So, because it's packed with the reparative ingredients like manuka honey and yogurt extract, my hair not only looks good, but feels stronger and healthier over time. So, if you're looking for a one and done styling product that keeps your curls hydrated, defined, and manageable, this might just be it. So let me know if you've tried it down in the comments section below. Now, one of the biggest breakthroughs that I've had in my natural hair journey was learning how to truly know when my hair is moisturized. Moisture retention is so key to hair length retention. If your hair stays moisturized, then your hair strands stay stronger and it is easier to style. Now, the reason I'm doing so much brushing here, especially near the bottom, is that the ends are damaged, okay, whether or not I want to admit it, and it causes tingling and it feels different from the upper parts of my hair. Now, for the longest time, I thought moisture meant piling on products every day, but I've since realized that it's all about how my hair feels and not how much product I use. See, I could be layering from sunrise to sunset and my hair would still be dry. That's not what we want here. We're not trying to waste money. We're not trying to waste time. We're looking for real results. Now, I know my hair is properly moisturized when it feels soft, pliable, and retains its curl definition for days without feeling dry or brittle. It does not feel greasy or coated, and I've had that happen to me. It just feels hydrated from the inside out. And a good wash routine with thorough cleansing and deep conditioning has made all of the difference. That's why I go so hard for wash days, because a good shampoo, a good conditioner, and a good hair mask makes the biggest difference. Because my hair is actually absorbing moisture instead of just being coated with products, I don't need to refreshen it as often, and it stays hydrated longer. Believe it or not, I do this routine and I leave my hair alone for the next 7 days. I don't do anything to it. So when my hair dries and it is stretched out, I get a bomb looking braid out. The shift in understanding has also cut down on how often I rely on protective styles, believe it or not. Because I used to think that I needed to tuck my hair away constantly to keep it from drying out or from breaking. And I still do that. Don't get it twisted. I still do my protective styles because this is a protective styles. But the protective style is not going to be protecting anything if your hair is dry. So, keeping it tucked away is great. Keeping it hidden, good for you, but that shouldn't be the be all and all. Now that my moisture levels are balanced, I don't feel that same urgency all the time to put it away. I'll take my hair out and have a bomb looking braid out. Like, I'll do a wash and go. Not during the winter, more in the summertime, but instead I enjoy my natural hair more often, knowing that it is thriving and that it is healthy. And I believe this is a case by case scenario. This is what works best for me. Right now, I'm hiding my hair because I honestly do believe that it is the best thing for me. But if I want to leave my hair out, I'm not stressed. That's the whole thing. I'm not stressed. Moisture is truly the foundation of healthy hair. And once I mastered that, everything else, styling, length retention, and overall hair health became so much easier. Now, for years, I thought the key to moisturized hair was layering as many products as possible. Okay, I was that girl. I had a leave-in oil cream method. I had the leave-in oil cream oil method. I did the leave-in cream oil method. I drenched my hair in products, hoping it would finally feel soft and hydrated, and only to end up with build up, weighed down curls, hair that still felt dry within, well, by the time my hair dried, it still felt dry. I remember one time I had gone into this whole raw products, natural raw products hair diet, and I remember one time after I had seen some length retention, but I was really dissatisfied with the way my hair felt. It felt very stiff, very brittle. It was breaking very easily as well. And it felt like oil coated straw. Y'all, straw, like hay, the kind that you would feed the horses. And I was so dissatisfied because I had spent so much money, so much time, and so much effort into it, and I could not understand what I was doing wrong. And so, looking back now, I realized the issue wasn't that my hair needed more products. I was spending all of this money because, hair care is an investment, and it is. But it was that my hair wasn't properly conditioned in the first place. All of these things mean nothing if your wash routine is out of order. If it's not working, it's not working. And I get it. I'm speaking based on my personal experience, because I know there's somebody out there who's just really confused as to why a lot of stylists are out there saying that you need to wash your hair, you don't need that many products. And I'm a firm believer, as a lazy naturalista, that your hair routine does not need to last 12 hours. That I'm a huge believer on that. but it's also understanding the intentionality of it all. Like, what are you trying to achieve? If you want length retention, hair's gonna grow no matter, like, hair's just gonna grow. It might break off faster than you'd like, but hair is going to grow. What's If you want healthy hair, then it starts in the wash. It starts with your shampoo. Are you using a moisturizing shampoo? Are you using a conditioning shampoo? Are you deep conditioning your hair or using hair masks regularly? Not deep conditioning regularly or using the right kind of conditioner meant my hair wasn't absorbing any moisture. It was literally just sitting on top. And product, conditioners, conditioning nutrients, whatever it is that you want to call it, that's not going to break through your hair if your hair is dirty. Okay, it needs a clean slate to start with. No matter how much I applied afterwards, my strands weren't truly hydrated, and you can't moisturize something that's not hydrated. It needs water. If your hair doesn't have water in it, then it's not going to stay moisturized. There's nothing sealed in, nothing locked in. So it left me thinking that I had to keep adding more and more and more to compensate. And on top of that, like most of us, I had fallen for so many natural hair myths, okay? And it kept me in this cycle. I believed in I no shame, no shade, but these are the things I truly did believe. I believe that type 4 hair is naturally dry, no matter what. Like, I honestly thought that my hair was going to stay dry. It's perpetually dry. And the reality, which is the T, is that type 4 hair needs the right balance of moisture and protein, not endless product layering. The other one was that oils and butters alone seal in moisture. No, truth is, if your hair isn't properly hydrated, which is having enough water in it beforehand, sealing in dryness won't help. You can't seal in something. You can't keep it locked in if it's not in there to begin with. And line number 3 is that more products meant more hydration. No, moisture comes from water and water-based products. If you're overloading with creams and butters, that's not going to fix the dryness. Okay, so once I focused on my wash day routine, cleansing properly, deep conditioning consistently, using the right products, my hair started to retain moisture on its own. Now I've finished. This is the protective hairstyle. Now I'm gonna go in and cut off some of these damaged ends, because like we're trying to get rid of damage right here. And I've noticed that my hair has retained so much length. Don't let the shrinkage fool you, okay? Like, my hair is growing, it's retaining length, and I've noticed that the less I do with it, the better it is. The faster I catch on to these dry ends that are just breaking off, and mitigating that damage does me best. This is what works best for me. It allows the moisture, believe it or not, to stay locked in. Okay, it's not fighting breakage from the bottom. We're mitigating damage, and this has changed. Understanding this has changed everything for me. It has made hair care so much easier. I am going to put now my hair into this ponytail here, and this is a satin lined scrunchie, and that's what I do. Those chunky braids, that one product, keeping my hair hydrated, sealing it in with a styling product, has changed the game for me. My hair has grown, has retained length, and my styles hold longer. I'm getting compliments on how my hair looks, and it's been really incredible to see how understanding the science behind it all has simplified my hair routine and has made me fall in love with my natural hair all over again. So if you made it this far, thank you. Please subscribe, click like, click that notification bell, and I'll see you guys later.